Hello everyone, Welcome here with another ZvT game. This time I want to talk to you a little bit about the Swarmhosts in the in the ZvT matchup in Legacy of the Void. They are not really being used too much at the moment. Most people think they're garbage. What I'm doing this game is I go for a super fast lair, I skip my link speed, and I try to get out my Mutalisks as soon as I can. Only get link speed once I actually started the Spire. This is a pretty greedy build. I'm up worker wise, I delay my third base for a really long time. He's going for some marine tank push right now, which is of course what you should be doing against this kind of playstyle. As soon as he lifts up the tank, I know it's my time to strike, and I quickly clean up his push while I'm getting my Mutalisks out. Producing additional queens, I do not clear off these rocks because I'm an idiot. Try to go for a ling run by, do whatever damage I can. Killing off the turret would be quite useful. Not sure what he was shooting at right there. Already killed a couple of his workers while my Mutalisks fly on out. And my goal is to get out the tree hatch, fully droned. Start my double evolution chamber. Get out my Baningness so I can play some Ling Baneling into an infestation pit and then get out the Swarmhosts. That's my goal this game. The reason why I personally like Swarmhosts in this matchup is that they are kind of a buffer. They're always there, they always do a little bit of damage. My Mutalisks of course kept on harassing him. I was an idiot, so I did not clear off these rocks. And well, that's never good. Because I did not clean off the rocks, I somehow have to deal with this harassment without killing them. Makes everything a lot harder for me. He also has a Liberator out, so he can start to deal with the Mutalisks as well. I'm trying to snipe off the Liberator before it does too much damage, but Liberators are mean units, so I had to evacuate the drones from this base. I went for mass Mutalisk because I feel like I need Mutalisks in this kind of situation. Now I want to clean him up right there. I then realized why don't I just kill the rocks with the Mutalisks. I think I realized that pretty soon. Right here, so as soon as I start doing that, he has to retreat on home. Stim away, little buddy. I have a lot of drones here. Don't really have too many drones at this base right now. Trying to do whatever damage I can with my links right now, but running into a bunker like that is always a little bit suicidal. Now of course he's not an idiot either, he just goes for some counter harassment while I'm trying to do damage to him. Worker wise I'm a little bit ahead, but of course he does have the triple mules, which propel him ahead income wise. That's good for him. He did not take these gases either, so yes, he has more than enough workers right now. Trying to do whatever damage I can. My Ling Banelings. Want to quickly, 1 second, I know you will see the time of this game, but I'm not here to show you guys things like that. What I'm doing right here is I send in a couple of Lings and Banelings with the goal of triggering his Widow Mines. The reason why you only send in a couple of Lings and Banelings and not just pure Baneling or pure Ling is, if you send in the Lings first, then the Widow Mines will most likely lock onto the Lings. Then the Marines can shoot at the Lings, but then the Banelings roll in, and either the Banelings explode on his Widow Mines, or the Banelings explode on his Marines, or the Lings might even survive. So it's a lot tougher for the Terran to deal with that than if I just aim with my entire army and he just loads everything up and flies away. Or if I send in pure Ling and he just shoots down the Lings and loads up the Marines and things like that. So that's the best way to deal with with Marine Widowmine. Just pure Ling Baneling. Gonna close this again quickly. Supply wise we evened out more or less. I'm saving up for my Swarmhosts right now. My Mutalisks were idiots and flew right into the Widow Mines. I'm struggling quite a bit in this situation because I tried to save up too much money. I'm now making 10 Swarmhosts, and as soon as those are out it's going to be really easy to clean this all up. But I first have to get to those 10 Mutalisks. Right here you see again, just sending in a couple of links to try and kill off his Widow Mines. Then once the Swarmhosts arrive, you can send in the Locusts and they help quite a bit as well. I still have this nice Mutalisk flock. He decided against building a lot of Liberators, so that's good for me. I also have these Corruptors in case he would decide to suddenly go crazy on the Liberator front. I do have these Swarmhosts and I want to make use of them somehow. This is a hard position for me to engage because I have to go up these ramps. And he of course builds a planetary here, then we have Widow Mines all over the place as well. I have this Baneling Swarmhost composition. I'm up in supply. I kinda struggle with spending all my minerals right now. I should have built a macro hatchery, but I decided against it for whatever reason. Oh, I'm trying to check a little bit what's going on. Send in my Locusts. Once the Locusts go on in, I send my Banelings in as well. The Locusts are a really good buffer right now. He makes a huge mistake and clumps all his units behind the planetary. The Locusts do a tremendous amount of damage to his Marines. If we check, 2 kills, 1 kill, 0, 4 kills. They killed quite a bit of his Marines and also did a good amount of damage to the planetary. Locusts are quite useful, and of course the best thing is if you can keep the Swarmhosts alive, you can then just shoot the Locusts at him again. So that's what we're going to see. I use these Swarmhosts as somewhat of a bonus DPS in the fights. Of course I have to do a lot of damage with them because else I might get overrun. Like if I lose one fight really badly, then he can also just start to clean up my Swarmhosts, and I don't want that to happen at all cost. Gonna speed it up a little bit. Just kind of poking around right now. I'm not sure where I'm going this time with the Swarmhosts. Yep, I'm sending them over to his natural. That's also quite dangerous. He then tries to send Marines right here to deal with the Locusts, but quickly realizes that that's not going to work out at all. Even the orbital takes quite a bit of damage, and he eventually returns on home. Swarmhosts now up to 4, 5, 6 kills, 1, 3, 1, 3, being quite useful. Right here, they went a little bit to the wrong position. This is of course the dangerous time where you have to wait for the Swarmhosts to recharge. I just send in a couple of units to deal a little bit of damage, hoping for him to make a mistake. While all this is happening, I got my hive, I'm getting my adrenal glands, my 3-3 upgrades, my Mutalisks cavern, so I'm investing a lot into that as well. Cleaning off this drop nicely. Cleaning up, I mean. And I'm not sure if this could be the final fight. Not sure what's going to happen here. Send in my Lings and Banelings. I did not even use my Locusts yet at all. Was just waiting for my Ultralisks so all my units can come together and I can finish him off. What I kind of wanted to show you guys this game is that Swarmhosts can be quite, yeah, it was the final fight, he just gave up when he saw the Ultralisks. Swarmhosts can be quite useful, of course over the ledges and as well in battles. You just have to keep in mind that you cannot use pure Locusts against Terran these days. You have to buffer the Locusts a little bit with your Lings and Banelings, because against Baneling the Terran cannot simply DPS down the Locusts. That's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching this game. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!